After an ugly amount of time sitting here going through the insanely laggy PvP fights to find a few normal ones and then the constant pop-ups of disconnected from home, a couple days ago before this video even got out, I unlocked the full set of PvP armor known as the Knight of Adyr armor.
Oh my god! Wow!
So today we'll be going into some invasions, showing off this sexy armor piece and the build I'm using in honor of Adyr himself. So before we go any further into this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads regarding Lords of the Fallen. So starting off with this build, obviously we are going to be using this Adyr Knight's armor, which is without a doubt one of the cooler armor sets in this entire game. The Spartan helmet alone is one of the coolest parts of the set and will definitely be a huge fashion piece for tons of armor combos. So getting right into it, I am on my level 220 character, and I was kind of going for like a quality build with this, kind of, in a way. Every stat is 40 and 50s, and then I maxed out the rest of my levels into Inferno going up to 84. The weapons I'm using is actually the dual skin steel cleavers. Right off the bat, looking at this weapon, the stats are crazy. 8- scaling in both strength and Inferno, giving it a whopping 650 attack power. Dual wielding both of these, doubling the attack power basically to 1301 damage, is outrageously powerful. I'm surprised I don't see this weapon more often with how strong it really is. Little side note thing, sorry if it seems like I'm spamming the run attack so much with these weapons. With the laggy host advantage on top of the host always just backpedaling, it's the best thing to use since it has multiple hits to them, hoping that one of them will connect before the host's laggy attack comes out, since obviously on their screen, my attacks are usually later than usual, so this running attack is a good way to combat the desync. Getting right back into the gear, the pendants and rings we are using are all ones that boost our fire damage, such as Rogar's Delight giving us fire damage and fire resistance, Ring of Knight's Fire dealing additional fire damage, and then the Ring of Infernal Devotion which allows burn buildup to simultaneously inflict ignite buildup, since with all of our fire spells, we will be doing a lot of burning on our opponents. The offensive spells I have on are Infernal Slash and Severing Blades. Both of these are great attacks for throwing out whenever your opponent thinks you might be going for a run attack or something else, or even using it at the end of your combo to throw off your opponent as well. They have a lot of mix-up potential. The two buff spells I'm using are Adyr's Endurance and Adyr's Hardiness, giving us an absurd amount of stamina regen, and of course defenses so we can survive more hits. I'm also using Burning Salts to inflict more burn damage on enemies, since who doesn't love a little bit of extra damage? Alright, let's go over this armor a little bit. The armor is really nice looking, and no, it's not droppable, so anyone going to be asking me to drop it and dupe it with them, sorry, but I can't. I was big into the Dark Souls 2 PvP back in the day, and my favorite thing was the Arena of Blood, where you needed like 500 wins to get a cool aura around your character that basically just signified that you were pretty good at PvP, or at least did it a lot. So I really missed previous Souls games doing this. Like in Dark Souls 3, you just needed 30 wins to get that little gold coin thing next to your name, which that's basically nothing with how easy Souls 3 PvP was. And I haven't done much of Elden Ring Arena, so I'm not sure if there's anything like that in there. But what I'm getting at is that I like to earn something for my long efforts in PvP. It is satisfying just killing players to kill them, but being rewarded is also nice. Especially one that not everyone has. It gives you more of a value to those items. For example, you won't see this armor set that much in this game, so when you do, you'll be like, damn, this dude is seriously about that PvP grind, and the fact that he actually did do that grind to get all those hands for this armor, I better actually watch out for this guy. I know some people have been complaining about the gear being locked behind PvP, saying it's horrible, but honestly, I love it. Since I don't think that you should just be given out armor and gear if it's exclusive if you're just the regular run-of-the-mill Souls player. But I do understand that's kind of my bias on the subject, since I only play Souls games for the PvP and nothing else. So obviously I want my own exclusive stuff, and it is kind of unfair for those PvE players who want to unlock everything, so I do understand both the sides. But at the end of the day, these Souls games' endgame content is usually the PvP. So if you want endgame items, but don't want to do the endgame content, then I also think that's just kind of on you. Don't grasp for things that are out of your reach, you know? Not everyone should just be handed everything like it's nothing. Anyways, would I recommend anyone else grinding out this armor set? Honestly, at this moment in the game's current state, I would probably say no. The only reason I was able to even get this so early was because I've been non-stop PvPing every day the second I get off work. Most of the time, just by I go through the disconnects or get put into those laggy lobbies, so realistically, I don't even get many wins per hour. I'd only get like a normal match maybe every 10 minutes. So honestly, I would probably wait until they fix the stability of this game before grinding this one out if you really want that set. The only reason why I was so hard on getting this is obviously for the content for my channel, which I don't regret doing this. I love being able to upload this content for you guys. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the armor and this build that I made. Do you think it's worth the grind? If not now, but maybe later whenever the servers are better? Or do you think it's just too much of a grind for just some random armor set that doesn't even really change anything, just your looks? But I'm going to head out now, everyone, so enjoy the rest of these clips, then enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Peace.